From the one and only, this is a Local 10 News Update, sponsored by FHIA, Florida Home Improvement Associates.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nicole Perez.
And I'm Calvin Hughes, and here's a look at the stories making news on this Wednesday night.
New surveillance video showing the moments leading up to a shooting at a popular North Miami restaurant. It all stemmed from a fight inside the Licking on Northwest 7th Avenue and 125th Street. And you can see the man in the blue shirt walks up to Tamario Roll and starts hitting him. Seconds later, Roll pulls out a gun as the other man runs out of the restaurant. Then Roll opens fire. The victim was shot 3 times in the leg and is recovering. Roll was arrested and faces a charge of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
Miami-Dade police are investigating a social media threat allegedly made by a middle school student. The school board says the student reported the video to administrators at Henry S. West Laboratory K-8 school. The video wasn't shot on campus, and nor was it shot during school hours. The school principal has said that the girl in the video will be disciplined, but at this time it is not clear how.
Attorneys for the Broward School Board filing a motion to dismiss parts of a lawsuit against them over the Stoneman Douglas massacre. They say some allegations made in the suit had nothing to do with the tragic shooting that killed 17 people inside the school nearly 2 years ago. Those allegations include the way the district handled shooter Nicholas Cruz's discipline and that they should have warned others about him. But the board says there was no way to predict what Cruz was capable of after he left the school. The judge will consider whether she will dismiss some of these motions. Another hearing is set for next month.
Listen to Local 10's podcast, The Florida Files, wherever you are, whenever you want. Just say, Alexa, play the Florida Files podcast.
Getting the latest episode of Florida Files. Here it is from TuneIn.
Previously on the Florida Files.
Or just ask Siri, I want to hear the latest Florida Files podcast.
Here's the newest episode of the Florida Files.
Get the Florida Files on Alexa, Google Home, or Apple devices just by saying, play the Florida Files podcast. The Florida Files from the one and only Local 10. Miami-Dade County has a new top cop today. Mayor Carlos Jimenez introduced the department's new director, Freddie Ramirez, during a news conference at their Doral headquarters this morning. Ramirez may be the last appointed police director in Miami-Dade County after a recently approved state law which requires counties to elect their new sheriffs starting in 2024. Ramirez takes over following former director Juan Perez's retirement just last month.
As breaking news happens, we have you covered on air and online.
You can always head to our website, local10.com, for more local news coverage and updates. We'll see you back here on Thursday.